Product placement.
Product placement.
I already have
Mikey,
two
hook me up.
songs. I have 2 songs made, produced, written, and on no longer on SoundCloud.
I think you should release them. Re-release them.
One's called Vegetable Soup.
Oh yeah.
Hold up, ready? This is gonna make your guys' life so easy.
Check. Welcome to our episode 4 of Life Hooks. I'm Wade.
I'm Josh.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Andrew from the Weekly Tier.
Andrew, do you want to explain to us like what you guys do in your podcast?
On the Weekly Tier, we rank different things on a tier list. S being the best, F being the worst. A few things we've done recently. We did chips and we also did pops.
Interesting. I was there for the pops.
Yeah, it was quite the experience.
And so today we're gonna start off with Christmas stories. And so Josh, would you like to go first?
Yeah, I can start us off. So growing up, around Christmas we would have our family Christmas party at our house, and then right after we would go to my grandpa's cabin until after the New Year's. And I mean, because he lives all the way up past Big Fork, so they get a ton of snow and it's out in the middle of nowhere. So there would be days where basically us and we have neighbors up there. Mm-hmm. We would all get on our snowmobiles and grab some sleds and go down to the lake and just cruise around in this bay. So we would tie a sled on a rope right behind a snowmobile and just rip around that bay.
Really?
It was so fun.
I bet. That sounds pretty fun.
So no one got super hurt, but
super hurt? Is that
there's a few times where someone would get fallen off and they would just kind of be lost their breath but
okay, so nobody broke a bone or anything. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
No casualties?
No.
Okay, good.
Unfortunately. But it's fine. But yeah, what about you, Andy?
So when I was younger, I'd always go to my cousin's house in Mound, if you guys know where that is.
Yeah, that sounds familiar.
And so we would obviously eat dinner, and after opening up presents and whatnot, I'd spend the night at their house, and they lived right on the lake. And every night, I would stay there for the whole weekend, and every night in their basement, they had this ping pong table and a pool table, and we get these blankets and make a blanket for it. And we loved playing video games. And so, we had 3 TVs in there. Because me and my 2 other cousins. And we'd play, Call of Duty and whatnot. Just, mess around and just build a fort. And that was probably, one of my best memories.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. What about you, Andrew?
My family does a very basic Christmas thing. Every year we drive down to Rochester because both my grandparents live there. So we usually do some type of gift exchange. More recently, we've just been doing a thing where we pass around presents. But for as many years as I can remember, at Thanksgiving, we've put names in a hat and everybody drew the name and then they get a gift for that person's name. And that was always a blast. I remember the first year that I did soccer, one of my cousins thought it would be a good idea to get me a ball, and I think I might have broken something by kicking it at something. So definitely not what you want to see at a Christmas, but it was always fun.
What about you, Wade?
I mean, I'm probably basic too. You know what I mean? Just chilling at home and, family and stuff. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much all we do every year. You know what I mean? It's just, open presents, eat food. Sometimes we'll snowmobile.
Mm-hmm.
Just, play in the snow. But other than that, just the family time. And just relaxing, I guess. That's kind of what we do.
Do you guys know, what created Christmas at all?
I've heard the explanation why, but I forget.
You don't know what it is? No?
I do not know.
Okay, well, I was just asking because
I'm pretty sure in multiple religions, Jesus was born on December 25th. So that's
probably one thing. Yeah.
One of the reasons why it was began to be celebrated. But nowadays it's not like the same way, but I think it's for good reason, and people still enjoy it, which is always nice.
I think it really always brings out the spirit in people. I mean, maybe it started with a background in religion, but it's kind of shifted away now from just being nice to people to being just nice to people. So I think it's a really good thing that it's really come about, especially with all of the it's like the entire season.
Oh yeah.
It's just been good.
And I mean, like, another thing probably is, like, you know, we're all getting older, so we don't, like, care for gifts as much, and we're just there for more, like, family.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, someone's becoming greedy.
Well, I mean, like, Christmas, you know, I'm always looking forward for that.
I mean, of course, it's a nice bonus, but I'm there for family, too. I
Right,
love my
right.
family,
Obviously, it's the first.
So, you know, I mean, it's always nice to spend, you know, a nice day, you know, just kicking it back and chilling with, you know, chilling with family. But the money and presents as a bonus is nice.
Right, it's a perk.
It's a perk. But, like, once I got older, I'm just like, yeah, I love spending time with family. So, it's just a nice time, for sure.
So, do you guys have, like, a specific meal? Like, I'll ask Josh first, for example.
Okay. So our normal Christmas meal will be pretty similar to Thanksgiving, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
We normally do ham, mashed potatoes, you know, all the condiments that go along with it, and it's pretty basic, really, with a few extra desserts that are just more Christmas themed.
Okay, so do you have, like, a favorite, though? Like, the most favorite thing you like to eat on Christmas?
Well, I would probably say the ham.
The ham?
I love ham much more than turkey, so.
Interesting.
And I've had decent turkey.
Oh, yeah?
Ham is great.
Ham's where it's at.
Well, mine is, so I live in an Asian household, and so we usually make snow crab or king crab.
Ooh.
So, I mean, and just dip that in some butter. That stuff will be pretty good. What about you, Andrew?
Same with Josh. I have a very basic Christmas meal. Normally we have ham, mashed potatoes, cranberries. But one of the main things that I love eating on Christmas is the key lime pie that my aunt makes every year, and it's always really, really good. Key lime pie?
Key lime pie?
Key lime pie.
You never heard of that?
You've never heard of
You want to explain to me what that is?
it's what do you mean?
Key lime pie. It's like lime.
Yeah. It's like
It's sour pie.
it's like the same format as pumpkin pie, but instead of pumpkin, it's key lime.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't typically.
It's really good. It's really good. I recommend you trying it.
Yeah, I'll try it definitely next time I get the opportunity to.
You're not gonna try it.
I will. I'll record myself taking a bite out of it.
That'll be like the next bonus, like, podcast video. You know what I mean?
in a clip of Andy eating key lime.
No, I'm not doing it anytime soon.
No, tomorrow me and Andy are gonna go buy key lime pie and eat it.
No. Okay. How about you, Wade?
I'm gonna be straight with you. For the last 17 years I've been alive, I don't remember what I ate. Like every Christmas.
Every Christmas.
I don't remember. I mean,
You don't have like a normal like.
no, like
before
I mean,
having-
I mean, like every year is like, I don't remember what I ate last year. The year before that, I don't remember any of that.
Nothing like.
I mean, like I know we've probably ate dinner and lunch and all that, but like,
Like you eat the fried rice or the pho or.
that's the thing. Yeah, I should write it down, and like be like, oh, that's what I ate last.
Or like take a picture of you with your plate. Be like, oh, 2021 Thanksgiving or
I mean,
Christmas dinner.
2021.
2020. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we ate Asian food again. Like that's what we did Thanksgiving. I mean, we went down to Bloomington for some food. You know what I mean, they're like the only place open too for some odd reason. But it's like Chinese people. It's Chinese people. It's like,
Well, they're trying to make that money.
facts, you know.
Yeah.
But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we do that again this year.
Mm-hmm.
In probably the last 17 years I've been alive, but I don't remember it clearly.
Mm-hmm.
But something that I do remember is Christmas Eve though. We usually get some. We usually get some Asian food,
Like what?
like anything, Chinese, Vietnamese.
I know, but like what kind of like food?
I mean, it depends where I'm at. There's this place in St. Paul, I believe. Best tofu. This is like
Tofu?
tofu, yeah. But it's not like the dried up stuff.
Okay.
It's like the seasoning with beef and with rice.
Beef tofu?
Yeah.
Isn't tofu supposed to be like a beef replacement?
Yeah, I mean it's supposed to be like a vegetarian thing,
Yeah.
but like I'm not vegan.
Have you guys ever tried it? Besides, I know Wade has, but have you or
I've never
Josh?
had tofu.
I have had tofu and I didn't like it.
I mean you probably had the dried up one.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are nasty. I'm gonna be straight up with you. It has to be like seasoned or boiled, and all of that.
I like tofu. Just kidding. All right, I have an important question.
What's that?
What is your favorite Christmas gift you've ever received? Starting with Andy on the spot right now.
No, I don't really know because I've had quite a few gifts that I liked. I just have to say money.
Money.
Wow. You greedy
Basic.
See,
Anyways, what about you, Wade?
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, like I've had like a lot of gifts that's like, damn, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't like think of like off the top of my head like a specific one. I mean, probably Legos.
Legos?
I mean, I was a big Lego guy when I was like a kid, so those were always like fun to have. And I'm like, hey, it's Legos, you know what I mean? So, like, it's always like the race cars and
Mm-hmm.
you know anything car related for me. I mean, those were pretty fun. Just like watching some Christmas movie while building them after Christmas. So, I mean, that's probably mine. How about you, Josh?
Well, my normal thing would be cash, but there was one time a thing that stands out is I got an Xbox One for Christmas, and that was probably the best thing I've ever gotten. Because I think that thing lasted me probably about 4 or 5 years before I got my computer. So, yeah.
And coming back to me, my favorite Christmas gift I ever received was a gift from my grandma, which was an Xbox One. And probably the best console, or not the best console, but it was a really good gift. I played that so much. The amount of hours I put into like Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Dude, I could probably go back and check. I probably have 25 days of game time. Like it's crazy, but it's still in my living room, still works, but now I have a computer, so I don't play it nearly as much, but I was very grateful for that gift.
No.
So I have another question, and it's Christmas related. So I
figure.
was wondering what your guys' favorite Christmas movie was, and we'll start off with Andrew.
My favorite Christmas movie of all time is The Polar Express, because I like how they just have the same guy do like all the voices in the movie, and also it has a pretty outstanding like soundtrack to it. Has some great songs.
Cool. What about you, Josh?
I'm gonna have to go with Andrew here. I think it's the Polar Express. I think one of the best parts I think is like one of the most comedic is that I don't know what you would call him, like the old guy on top of the train. Yeah, the hobo. I just thought his character was really funny, but there's that, and then like I like the second half of the movie when they were like stuck in the city.
I always forget about that part.
Yeah, that part is like was always so eerie,
Yeah.
but the whole movie in a whole was just really good. But yeah, how about you, Wade?
Honestly, my favorite Christmas movie is Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
Yes.
Are you kidding me?
I knew I was gonna get a reaction by it.
That movie is so bad.
It's so bad, but I like it though because I just like the personality of the movie, and it's kind of funny because I'm a movie guy. Like I love watching like classic movies. I'm a movie guy.
Jingle All the Way.
But Jingle All the Way is
good.
my favorite Christmas movie. I'm gonna be straight up.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. I just always liked it, and I already knew I was going to get.
How?
I already knew I was going to get this reaction from you guys. I already knew because you guys were probably expecting, oh, it's probably going to be Elf or this or that, but no.
Okay, sorry. Just one thing. Controversial take here. Alf was mid.
It is mid.
The movie was mid.
I agree.
Music.
Music was pretty good, but I don't know.
Good.
And
The only good character in Elf is the narwhal.
Yeah.
the first time I saw that movie was like during one of the class movie days in middle school. It was like one of the first times I ever saw it. And I thought I was like, what is this movie? Same with the Sandlot.
You can't hate on Will.
Sandlot. Yep, I remember that.
You can't hate on Daddy Will.
Yeah.
Daddy will. But yeah, sorry to offend you guys, but I like Jingle All the Way. And fun fact, that was filmed in Minnesota.
Wow.
No, was it?
That doesn't help.
But it,
If you think telling me it was made in Minnesota, that
but
doesn't make
it was
a
at the
good
Mall of
movie.
America, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know what else happened at the Mall of America?
What? No. What happened at Mall of America?
No, anyways, so my favorite movie, like Christmas movie, would have to be Home Alone,
That's a classic.
the first one. The reason why was because the first time I saw it, it was when I was pretty young.
Yeah.
And so I see this other young kid, like, protecting himself from these two older men. I'm like, dang, I could do that. And,
Really?
yeah.
You could do that?
No, that's what I told myself. But I mean, it just gave me motivation to like not be afraid, and so that's probably one of the main reasons why I like Christmas movies. Or I mean, I like that as my most favorite Christmas movie.
Honestly, I just liked Polar Express because they had the hot chocolate scene, but that's deep.
Yeah.
And the guy with the glasses, he was funny.
I don't know. I think when in Jingle All the Way, when Arnold beats up all those midget elves,
Yeah.
that was pretty funny.
See, the fact that I don't know who that is makes the movie so bad.
I think I regret having Andrew on this podcast.
I've watched Jingle All the Way multiple times. I have no idea who that is.
I haven't seen Jingle.
I haven't either.
It is so bad.
I mean, it is like watching as like a movie critic or whatever. It is bad. It is bad. But for Christmas, I enjoy
The
it.
spirit of the movie.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Josh. See, Josh knows what's up. This guy. It's okay, Andrew. I still love you.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Well, thank you, listeners, for listening and watching our podcast of Life Hook, episode 4 of Christmas Stories. And thank you for Andrew for coming on to our podcast and YouTube.
Make sure to go subscribe to the weekly tier.
Anyways, you guys will be able to find our podcast on Spotify or Apple Music by searching up Creative Communications, either Weekly Tier or Life Hook, and that'll be it.
And watch ours first, because the other
Yeah.
the
And
other
make-
video and some podcasts.
Make sure to like and subscribe on our podcast.
Yeah,
as well.
we try and get some ice cream.
I know, right?
Alrighty, bye guys.
Thanks
See
for
ya.
listening.